nice energizing flow. So let's start resting hands onto knees or backs of the wrists onto the knees. Just opening up through the chest, lengthening up through the crown, and closing your eyes. So we inhale, grow a little taller up through the crown. As we exhale, relax those shoulders down away from the ears and feel the shoulder blades sliding down the spine. Feel the chest opening. As you breathe into the chest, creating space in the chest. Feel the belly expand as you breathe into the belly, creating space in the belly. Relax the legs as the knees drop down towards the ground and soften the sit bones as they relax into your mat. Following the breath, rising as you inhale, falling as you exhale. Inhale, take our arms out to the side, up to the sky, fill our lungs, our bellies. And exhale, hands to our hearts. Resting hands to the knees and gently opening our eyes. We're going to step to the top of our mats. So big toes touching, heels slightly apart, ground down through the feet. Rise up through the heart, up through the crown. Inhale, take the arms out to the side, up to the sky, reach up for the sky. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, looking up. And exhale, forward fold again. Inhale, halfway lift, look up. And exhale, stepping or jumping back into a high plank and lowering down for your choice of chaturanga, maybe knees, chest, chin for the first round. Inhale, slide forwards, roll the shoulders, cobra, draw the elbows in. Press the tops of the feet down as we lift the knees. Exhale, come back down, tuck our toes. Push back through downward facing dog. And then pedaling the feet for this first round of downward facing dog. Really trying to find that length in the hamstrings. And then settling both heels down towards the ground. For inhale and exhale. Inhale up onto the toes, look ahead, exhale, step, walk, maybe jumping to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach out to the side, up to the sky. And exhale, hands to our hearts and release. Inhale, take the arms out in front, up to the sky, taking the arms back, pressing the hips forwards, opening up through the front side of the body, lifting through the chest. Exhale, forward fold, lead with the chest. Inhale, halfway lift, look up. Exhale, stepping, maybe jumping back into a high plank, lower down for your choice of chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Taking a couple of breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, spreading the fingers. Inhale. Exhale, tilting the tailbone up to the sky to lengthen through the backs of the legs. Inhale up onto the toes, look ahead. Exhale, step or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach out to the side, up to the sky. Exhale, hands to our hearts. And release. Inhale, reach the arms out in front, up to the sky, take that back bend. Keep lifting through the chest, grounding through the feet. Gazing to the thumbs, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or jump back, lower down for chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Taking a couple of breaths there. Drawing the navel in, pelvic floors nice and tight. If we're rounding through the back, maybe take a little bend in the knees to really find that length in the spine. Pressing chest towards the thighs. Inhale up onto the toes, look ahead, exhale, step or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach out to the side, up to the sky. And exhale, hands to our hearts. And release, take that gentle back bend again. Inhale, reach up and back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, stepping, maybe jumping back, lowering down for chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Means inhale, lift the right leg up to the sky. Exhale, step that right foot forward, drop down to the back knee, top of the foot. Inhale and reach up. And exhale, sink the hips down towards that front heel. Take the arms wide into cactus arms as the chest rises, and take a couple of breaths there. Long deep inhale and long deep exhale. One more. Keep working those elbows back. Inhale, reach back up for the sky, lifting up. And exhale, taking the hands down, step back into our downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg up to the sky. Exhale, stepping that foot forward. Drop down to the back knee, top of the foot. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, drop the hips down and forwards as we take the elbows wide, opening, rising through the heart. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach up, up, up through the fingers, lifting up. Exhale, hands down, step back into our downward facing dog. Inhale, up onto the toes, look ahead. Exhale, step or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend knees, sweep fingers, come up into chair. And exhale, sitting back and down into your chair. Taking the shoulders away from the ears, draw the navel in. And then drop the tailbone. So inhale. And exhale. Inhale, reach up for the sky. We're going to come up, up, up onto the toes as tall as we can. Squeeze the inner thighs towards each other. Squeeze the legs towards each other. Feel the pelvic floors rise, the heart rise. Find that strength in the arms and the legs. It will really help with the balance. And then take the arms down so they're at shoulder height. Take the shoulders away from the ears, and we're going to bend the knees. Stay really tall on the toes and very slowly lower ourselves down. Slowly, slowly draw the navel in. Stay really tall on those toes. When we come down as low as we can come tall on the toes, and then just lift a little, re-engaging the quads. So inhale and exhale. slowly, slowly coming back up. Take the arms up to the sky again. And exhale, hands to our hearts, bring the heels down to the ground. Inhale, we're going to reach the right arm up to the sky, bend the left leg and catch that foot from inside of the foot. Reach the right arm up, press that left foot back. Keep pressing the foot back, back, back. The harder we press through that back foot, the better the balance will be. For inhale and exhale. Inhale, slowly come all the way back up and release. Inhale, bring the left arm up. Exhale, bend the right leg, catch the right foot from inside that foot. Reach up, up, up through the left hand, kick back, 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 through the right. Keep pressing, pressing, back, back, back through that right foot. Keep lifting and opening up through the chest. For inhale and exhale. Inhale slowly, coming all the way up and releasing. And to inhale, reach up for the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, stepping or jumping back into a high plank, lower down for chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And breathe, take a couple of breaths there, spreading fingers, spreading toes. If you need a rest, come down into child's pose. For inhale and exhale. Inhale up onto the toes, look ahead. As we exhale, we're going to step ourselves, jump ourselves forward. We're going to land on the knees. So try to land softly in the tops of the feet. And then slowly come down onto the knees. Inhale, lift the right arm up. Thighs pressing forwards. So we're going to reach back for that left heel. If we can't catch the left heel, maybe tuck the toes and the heels will be a little higher. Reach up through the chest, pressing the hips forwards. Reaching back through that right hand. Try not to lean back, but keep the thighs pressed forward, the chest rising. For inhale and exhale. Take that right hand back, bring the left arm up. Keep pressing the thighs forwards, rising up through the heart, reaching up and back through the left fingers. For inhale and exhale. Bring that left hand back, keep pressing the hips forwards. Maybe allowing the head to hang back. Creating that space in the front body, but also creating the space in the back body. So we're not folding here in the lower back. We're still trying to create that space by lifting up through the chest, lengthening through the side body. And release, press down into one of the heels to slowly come back down. And we're going to sit back onto the heels. Sit onto the heels. Inhale, lift the right arm up. Exhale, take that right hand down between the shoulder blades. Left hand, maybe you can bring up. Maybe those hands can catch. Inhale, rise up through the right elbow. Exhale, the left elbow draws down to the ground as the shoulders come away from the ears. For inhale and exhale. And release. Inhale, take the left arm up. Down between the shoulder blades. Bring the right hand up. Maybe we can catch those fingers again. Maybe we're just reaching towards. Inhale, rise up through the left elbow. Exhale, soften the shoulders down. Sit deeper down into the feet. Inhale and exhale and release. Bringing the hands down in front of you, just tapping the feet out. I'm going to stretch out the tops of the feet as we lift the knees up. So maybe keeping the hands down on the ground, maybe taking those hands into a prayer. Really drawing the navel in, really strengthening through the core as we lift up through the chest, lift up through the crown and keep lifting through the knees. And release, bringing those knees back down to the ground, step back into our high plank. Lower down for chaturanga, inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg up to the sky. Exhale, come into pigeon to the right knee behind the right ankle. Drop down to the back knee, top of the foot. And then let's try and bring the hips down towards the ground. Maybe bring that foot further out towards that top corner of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. So press down to the fingers. Fingers are in a cupcake. So look as if we're protecting a cupcake here. Open through the chest, gazing up to that nice back bend. And exhale. Bringing ourselves forwards. Maybe rest onto forearms. Maybe head in hands. Or maybe reach the arms out in front. And then take a prayer to the back of the neck. Inhale and exhale. Slowly coming up. We're going to look over the left shoulder, bend that back leg, see if we can catch the foot. We're going to work the heel in towards that back glute. Maybe we can turn the hand around so the elbow points back and the fingers are facing forwards. Maybe staying there, maybe we can work that foot into the crease of the elbow, bring the left arm up, maybe we can catch fingers. So inhale. And exhale. Take that right hand down, release the foot, bring that back foot forward across the front knee. Sit down into both sit bones. And we're going to hug this right knee in, take the left hand behind the back. Maybe stay there, maybe inhale, reach the right arm up. Exhale, take the elbow to the outside of the knee and twist it over the left shoulder. And release. Twisting round in the other direction, right hand back, left hand holding onto the inside of that foot. And twist, pressing the arm against the knee. And release. Bring that top foot all the way back. Hands either side of the top of the mat, press back, downward, facing dog. We're going to inhale, lift the left leg up to the sky. Exhale, come into pigeon. Left knee behind the left wrist, foot to the right side of the mat. Drop down to the back knee, top of the foot, and see if you can drop the hips down. Cupcake, pancake hands. Open the chest, take that nice back bend. And exhale, bringing that chest forwards, maybe rest onto forearms, maybe head in hands, maybe reach the arms out in front, or maybe take that prayer to the back of the neck. Keep dropping the right hip down. And release, come back up. Onto the hands, we're going to look over the left shoulder. So look over, the right shoulder. Look over the right shoulder, bend that back leg, see if we can catch the foot. Working that heel in towards the right glute. Maybe we can turn the hand around so the elbow is pointing back, fingers are pointing forwards. Maybe we can work that foot into the crease of the elbow, lifting that left arm up. And see if we can catch fingers. For inhale and exhale. And release that back leg down. Bring the back leg forwards across that front knee. Sit down into both sit bones, so drop the right sit bone. Hug the left knee, take the right hand back. Inhale, rise up through the crown. Exhale, twist looking over the right shoulder. Maybe inhale, lift the left arm. Exhale, take the top of the arm to the outside of the knee as we twist a little deeper. And release, twist, counter twist. Twisting in the other direction, hold on to the front foot, left hand back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale and twist. And release, so take that top foot all the way back, hands either side of the top of the mat. Tuck the back toe, lift the back knee, press back into our downward facing dog. Inhale up onto the toes, look ahead. Exhale, step or jump into a seated position. Extend the legs out for a seated forward fold. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, fold. Just allow ourselves to rest over the legs, allow the back to round. Dropping the head. Maybe even hugging under the knees. Counter pose to all of the back bends we've just done. Breathe into the spine, breathe into the lower back. Breathe into the middle back. Breathe into the upper back. And slowly easing ourselves up. Reaching the arms forwards, drawing the navel in, rounding the back, slowly lowering down onto the mat, and rest into Shavasana. Closing your eyes. Noticing the breath. Noticing how you're feeling. Notice the breath as it enters the body through the nostrils and leaves the body through the nostrils. Notice the temperature of the air as it enters through the nostrils, the cool air, and notice the temperature as that air leaves the nostrils, the warm air. And then silently, I want you to repeat the mantra after me. I am enough. Silently to yourself 3 times. I am enough. Yourself Let go a little more with each exhale. Breathing in peace and calm. And breathing out tension and stress. And place one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly. Feeling the breath moving in and out of the body as the belly and the chest rise and fall. And in your own time, keeping your eyes closed, working your way up into a comfortable seated position. Again, so we rub the palms together, creating some heat in the palms, creating that energy in the palms. Once you've created that heat, that energy, just cup the hands over the eyes. Just open the eyes a little and slowly start to move the palms away from the eyes as you come back into focus. Bringing the hands into a prayer at the heart. Bowing the head for Namaste. Namaste. Thank you so much. Thank you so much if you've made it all the way through to the end. The 31 days. Bear with me a few days and we've got something really exciting coming up, so I will post up on the page when that happens. But yeah, do make sure you watch the video that comes in the next few days, because we've got a little bit more coming. So this isn't the end, we've got some more coming. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you then. I hope you want to join me on the rest of the journey.